Hello, it's Mombi. About a week ago, I started this. We are going to make a little potbelly stove. And it's been raining, and I've been needing to get outdoors to put a coat of spray paint on it. And finally today, the sun is shining, it's beautiful out there, and so I got that done. It is so rough on the front. I had so many issues. It's got super glue, globs, and I wiped it with a paper towel and everything's stuck, and it's far from perfect, but I think it'll work pretty well. It's going to go up in Hamish's bedroom in the loft upstairs. But of course it's going to need some aging, so that's what I'm going to do. And before I come back and do that, I'm going to throw in a bunch of pictures of how I actually put this together. I've just got steps. It's literally K-cups, chipboard, wood dowel, and that's the lid from a pill bottle. And where did my candle go? Hang on just a second. I don't know where it went, but I have a little battery operated tea light that's going to go inside of there also. So since I cut the holes out of that, then you'll be able to see the flames through it. But I'm going to get my paints together so that we can do some dry brushing. And in the meantime, check out the steps on how I got this far. All right, let's go for it. Now I have this, I have not tried this one before. I've used a lot of the folk art metallics, but I have yet to try the charcoal black. So we're going to play around with that and see if we can. It's a very flat black right now. Sorry, I'm just shaking my paint and shaking everything up. So we're going to see what happens when we put it over top of the flat black. Try a little spot on the back here and see. Looks like it has just a little bit of a shine to it. We'll see how it dries, but since I've already put some on, I'm committed, so we might as well just keep going and See what happens. We can always dull it back down with pastels if we need to. I don't know. I don't know if that's what I'm after, but I'm going to give the rest of it a coat and we'll be back when it dries. Yeah, I'll say that's not exactly the look I was going for, but it's not terrible. It looks shinier than it is because of the lights. But we'll see how it comes out after we get some dry brushing done. And if I need to, then I'll bust. I was going to bust out the pastels anyway because I want to put a little bit of ash and maybe a couple rust spots, and I planned on doing those with pastels anyway, so if we need to dull down some areas, we will do so. But first, I'm going to add a little bit of silver in spots. And I don't know what it is lately when I've been doing metallics. I love to take the silver and add just a little bit of this chocolate brown metallic, just in really sparingly in spots. And I don't know what it is, but the combination I just love. So that's what we're going to do today as well. All we want to do is bring out some of the detail. Yes, it's kind of sloppy in spots, but honestly, I like that it kind of looks like, you know, spots where it was welded together. This thing had problems from the get-go, though it was, I don't know, this project gave me some grief. But it's going to be in the dark corner of the upstairs anyway. Whoa, too much. Yeah, I'll definitely be pulling out the pastels. And I did find my candles, so we will be able to pop those in too when we're done. Sorry, I've got my fan on because I've got my cottage drying, because as we know, if you watched the other video, progress on my cottage, I ended up hating my paint color, and then I had to paint it over in a different color, and then, yeah, my projects haven't been kind to me lately. So sorry, my camera's going everywhere too. I need to find something else to hook my tripod onto, so it doesn't bounce so much. And here, there's just a little bit of that chocolatey metallic. And I wish you could see it in person, because it just, I don't know, adds that extra little pop. We don't add a ton, but it definitely makes a difference. You can see the difference between the two. Makes it warmer. I went to Hobby Lobby this morning because I needed, of course, a paint that I didn't hate for my cottage walls. And I love it. I don't know if it's the same where you guys live, but we have a Hobby Lobby that's right next to the Home Depot. So I always joke that it's the his and hers of the do-it-yourself. Although, honestly, I love Home Depot as well. Okay. There is that. Yeah, I'm liking that. It's a little brighter than I want. But like I said, we're going to dull it down with some pastels and add some ashes. And so let me get some pastels shaped up and I'll be back. Alright, I've got a little bit of white and black and rusty color. So, yeah. Don't know which I should do first. I'll go for some rust first. And I'm just using a really soft makeup brush. And where's my other one? That's not the brush I wanted. Well, maybe it is, but I've used it for glue and it's not as soft as it used to be. Hang on. This one. we don't want rust all over. We just want in select areas. Maybe down below the hinge. Places where you would spill water if you were cooking. I don't know if you can see. Around the hot plate. My problem with this is I never know when to stop. In my head, I'm screaming, no, don't do any more. Yet my hands continue to move. Go in with some black. Now I am going to use a matte sealant on this too, so we'll see how much it dulls the finish down. And right up here where might be lots of heat, we're going to really soot it up. Right on the hot plate there. And since this is where the ash gets cleaned out, it would be pretty sooty also. And a little bit of white to ash it up. shouldn't go too heavy-handed on that. I think I'm going to put that together. I'm going to go give it a coat of sealant, and I'm just going to use, I have a Krylon that I've had for years. I'm just trying to use on random projects instead of my expensive MSC. I'm just trying to dull it down in some of the really shiny spots real quick. Since I have it all shaved up, I might as well use it, right? Because like a dodo, I was looking at the paint pots at Hobby Lobby and got distracted because I was going to shave up a bunch of my pastels and put them in little paint pots to have them handy. And then, of course, like I said, I got distracted and that thought went right out the window. We lost our rust down here too. See, I just don't know when to quit. I just keep going. You can definitely see that better in person because even looking through my camera, it's not looking like it does with my eyes here. Okay, I'm gonna go give this a spray of sealant and I'll be back. Okay, sealant is on. And it did mellow it out some, but it's got just enough of a metallic sheen that I don't hate it. I still wish I would not have used that black metallic on there first, but you know, hey. And again, it doesn't look as shiny in person as it does on the camera. And then this just pops off. And I took just cardstock and wrapped around, not that it would be seen, but just to keep it dark in there. That's it. How about we throw it inside the cottage and see what it looks like real quick. Whoa, wrong direction. Now, yes, it's going to be upstairs, but we'll just pretend it's going to live here for a time or two. And there it is. Our little pot-belly stove. And that candle is not flickering as much as some of them do. Weird. I'm sure I've got some other ones somewhere. I'm trying to line up the doors. But yeah, that's it. That's my little stove. Now, of course, I'm going to have to make him a little tea kettle and some other things, but you'll also have the fireplace to cook at. So, yep, that's it. I'm going to cut this one off here, and thanks for stopping in, guys. Bye.